What is up, guys? Cliff101 here, and today I am bringing you episode 19 of Road to Remake. So, we are through the second video of the flashback in Nibelheim, through this massively large story-driven sort of section of the game, where we learn about Sephiroth and Cloud's relationship and everything like that. So, bear with me as we go through this part of the game. It is quite a large chunk that we have to move through, so I am doing a few recordings in the one sitting to be able to get through and do all of it, so bear with me. If you do ask any questions, I will probably be responding to them in comment form instead of responding to them within the video, because, well, yeah, I'm doing one sitting here, so the next video will literally have been recorded now. So yeah, here we see that this is basically what they do to the Shinra soldiers. Shinra soldiers, yeah, just soldier, to make them super powerful. They spray them with Marco, effectively, and inducing Marco comas does this to people when they're exposed to too much Marco. They basically create monsters. Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Marco. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Marco than you. It's basically what Soldier is. And then something clicks with Sephiroth here. This is where he starts to turn. So he's been the hero of Shinra for many a year. He's been super strong, but he's never really known why. And now he's about to figure it all out. What he figures out isn't quite right though, but he does kind of hit the nail on the head. So, yeah. This is what the flashback is all about. Just understanding and watching Sephiroth lose his mind and change from good to evil. It's actually an interesting concept. I don't think many other games have had the main villain go from good to bad within the game. Now, Sephiroth himself doesn't get a lot of spotlight in terms of his good portrayal within the game itself, but in Crisis Core he does. In fact, over half of that game is having Sephiroth as the good guy and working with the main character, Zack. So you do really get to feel for Sephiroth, I suppose, and you get a large amount of character development within him. It kind of sucks because this is a halfway point. I could have saved it here, but we'll just keep on going. That's the first half of that flashback. It's a video and a bit, so hopefully I can get another video in a bit and maybe do some travelling or something, or buying, go to the shopping spree afterwards, so hopefully it doesn't take too long. We'll just have to wait and see as we go deeper into the story. Seriously, the music in this game is fantastic. Oh yeah, man, I'm the man. I'm gonna go get Sephiroth out of the Shinra mansion. You all just wait on here. Alrighty, let's go. I know exactly where he is, so follow me. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. Huh? Secret passageway. Whee! Yeah, it's not really a secret. We do come back here later on in the game, and there are some secret stuff within here, but I'm not going to go through and point them out or anything, because like I said, I don't want to point anything out or spoil anything for the new guys. Okay. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gast named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. Genova Project approved. The use of Microreactor 1 approved for use. Interesting. So like I said, he's learning about everything. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Like I said, he's connecting the dots, but he's not quite connecting them correctly because he's not working with all the information. So in a way he's correct, but he's also not. Let me be alone. Okay. So he keeps reading the about the project and everything and what happened, and he starts to get a bit of an understanding of what happened to him. Again, I'm not going to tell you yet. I might tell you later on in the game as the story progresses, because I can't remember if it actually clears it up within the game or whether you find out properly. Like actually properly, what it was all about through Crisis Core, which is a different game, but it does touch on it in this one. I'm a bit early, I know. Sorry. This is fantastic music. It's the first time you hear this music. It's cool. Oh, this isn't even the proper... Oh yeah, it changes when you actually meet Sephiroth. I forgot. It's quite ominous music right now. It's just on a loop until you actually speak to Sephiroth. He's laughing. Who is it? Traitor. You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said that they would find the promised land of supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to leave an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now, all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum, the Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. It's touching on it. Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. Sephiroth? Here we go. Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. So he gets a couple of things wrong. Genova. Does it say it? Does it say it? No, it does say it later, so I can't tell you yet. I'm sorry. I'm not going to spoil it because we do find out later, but it's not clear that we find out later. It's an optional thing that you come across. But I will be coming across it, but it is kind of later on in the game, so you'll just have to bear with me. Okay, guys. Okay. Oh my goodness me. This is so shocking. So, Sephiroth has gone on a bit of a rampage, and he's fucking psycho. Check Mum's house. No. It's pretty brutal though, like, to be honest. And this is the one scene that is consistently played everywhere about this game, and when it comes to Sephiroth. It's coming up in a second, when it comes up into the sort of the CGI cutscene. That is what set the tone for Sephiroth, and that one scene alone is the basis of him being such a badass villain. Everything else, we have very little contact with Sephiroth throughout this game, and it's that scene and this flashback that creates that badass persona. So Square did a fantastic job creating this persona of Sephiroth. Papa. We are getting close to the end now, and obviously now Tifa hates Soldier because of what happened to her father. But before we continue on, guys, I'm going to end the video here. You'll just have to wait until next time on Road to Remake. I'll record another session right now, another video right now, and go into the next area and everything, so we can find out just what happens after I go through this door together. Alright, so I'm Cleef101, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I say in most of my other videos, if you do like it, please subscribe, please leave a like, the likes are super important, and leave a comment in the description. Have a conversation with me, I like talking to you guys, okay? And as always, please share the video around. Okay guys, I'm Cleef101, thank you very much for watching, I hope you have a good day or night, wherever you may be. Bye.